you guys like those spoof movies, like Scary Movie 1, Scary Movie 2?
Those were funny.
They were funny when they were like new, for sure. That was an era. I don't know if you want to fix this tilt here. More towards you. Yeah. Tiny said The Exorcist terrorized me as a child. Oh my gosh. I didn't see that one until I was an adult. A couple years ago with Nick. Nick showed me like all the good movies. He's like movie buff for sure. There we go. Like I said, I'm more of an anime fan. I've only ever watched maybe like 2 animes. I'm not like a huge anime fan, but I can appreciate the art form. What have I seen? I've seen Full Metal Alchemist, Brotherhood, the whole thing, twice. That one was really good. I watched that. And then I watched, what's it called? Death Note? Have you seen any animes?
No.
No. You ever watch Avatar or anything like that?
Avatar.
Like the OG?
Cartoon?
Yeah.
That's
like,
considered an anime?
I don't know, what do you guys think? Is that considered an anime?
I watched Dragon Ball Z growing up.
Oh yeah, that's an anime. I would say, I don't know. In my opinion. Which isn't much. Well, I think we might be able to do this. 3 stacked up. Dangerous, but Mike said Full Metal Alchemist and Death Note. I know both. Those are the only 2 I ever really saw and remembered. Gail said I don't like scary movies and really sad movies. You don't like really sad movies either? Sometimes it's nice just to like freaking bawl. I don't like really, really scary movies like all the new stuff. Really not into that. Gail said more fantasy or sci-fi. I do also like fantasy and sci-fi. I definitely really like science fiction movies. Have you ever seen, you guys ever seen Looper? We watched that one recently. We watched that one pretty often. That one's really, really good. Tiny said, I definitely enjoy the Halloween season. The fall season is my favorite time of the year. Fall is amazing for sure. Oh yeah, Mike said Dragon Ball, Yu-Gi-Oh, and Naruto. Is that how you say that? No. Naruto are animes as well. Animes too. Did you go through the Yu-Gi-Oh phase? Like post Pokemon?
No.
No?
I didn't do Yu-Gi-Oh, I did Pokemon.
Yeah. Did you watch the Pokemon TV series with what's his name? The guy, the main character. Ash, yeah.
I've seen some, but I don't really remember watching it.
I guess
I played the game on Game Boy Color.
Oh, you did?
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
That was fun.
Wow.
I guess they still got that game, huh? Every once in a while you'll see a pack of people standing on the parking lot playing Pokemon.
They're playing Pokemon Go. Straight up. When that came out, that was pretty, I would say, like, revolutionary. Pokemon Go. I think that was the first, like, big AR mobile game that came out.
Yeah, the first augmented.
Reality type of deal. I thought that was pretty cool. I remember playing it, like just for fun, but I never got super into it because I don't think I was really into it to start with anyway. Y'all said Avatar is fantasy or sci-fi? I know there's like so many different avatars right now. So like they have like Avatar, that big movie that they did, that's tied to Disney with like the blue people. That's like completely different than the OG Avatar that exists from, I don't know if it was a comic first, but it was like a cartoon anime that's from like the 90s, maybe even before the 90s. With like Avatar The Last Airbender, different than Avatar the Disney movie. Nice. These are throwing really nicely today. We're doing a bowl marathon, guys. All reclaim. Insane. Mike said, I grew up in the Yu-Gi-Oh phase. I have all my cards to this day. Dude, some of them would be worth a lot of money one day. Yeah, I had some like Pokemon stuff. I didn't really do any Yu-Gi-Oh, but I never played the game like in school or anything. Do you like play the card game like with your friends? And, like actually play Pokemon?
Not really. It's just about like collecting the cards.
Yeah. I'm almost scared to do 3. Gail said that was the only one I saw the movie. Yeah, that one was pretty crazy too because it was like when it came out. I don't know if it was like 2015 or something. It was like the most expensive movie made to the day.
It's one of Michael Bay. It's one of his things that he does. Titanic was the most expensive movie.
Oh really?
And they like did it again.
Oh, that's funny.
I'm sure
It was
the next
good.
movie he makes will be the most expensive movie ever made.
Wonder what it'll be. I think when they did Avatar 2, it was then as well, but they were really good movies, but honestly, like, way too long. Like, no movie should be freaking 3+ hours. Like, that's just, dude. Why? Make it 2 movies. Like, oh, Gail said, how did your kiln come out? It came out really, really nicely. Most of it was the order that we're doing for Frond Plant Shop. And we put in another glaze kiln right after it. So there's a kiln going right now. We can do a temp check in a little bit. Fingers crossed for a second kiln too. Every kiln I'm like, man, please. Every single one, you know? Mike said, Avatar The Last Airbender is my childhood. I did not like the movie. Oh, I did try the movie like karate as a kid. Oh, I did try to move like karate as a kid. I don't remember all of the main characters, but I imagine that's the kid's name, the Last Airbender, karate. You can tell me I'm wrong. Kel said I have the Pokemon Pez. That's right, you have a Pez collection? I kind of remember that. And then Mike did say that they had a friend that they could play with. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I never did the card games or anything, but I imagine it was fun. Now they have Magic the Gathering, that's the new one, huh? he said the Avatar movies were great movies in my opinion. I agree. I never saw the second one. But the first, have you ever seen the first one all the way through? I know we tried to watch it one time, but
I don't think all the way through.
Yeah.
Honestly. I've watched it a couple times, at least twice, but I think I had to take a break at the end and I come back.
yeah, it's a long movie. It's a lot of information too. Like, get put into a world that you have to like learn. It's kind of like watching like Lord of the Rings and stuff for the first time. Like, you gotta like relearn a world. But
Moose S said hi from India.
hello, hello from Florida. Jill said I never saw Titanic. Ah! You did say you don't like really sad movies, but man, Titanic is so good. Did we see Titanic at Polk?
I think maybe.
I feel like we did, but I'd really like to see it again at Polk Theater. That's like such a good theater movie.
I guess last weekend, I thought it was a documentary about Beethoven, but it was a documentary about a guy who was a pianist who was playing his Beethoven's symphonies.
Mm-hmm.
So we watched that at the Polk last weekend, the documentary.
That was really good. Remember what the name of it was?
No.
Yeah, it was like this guy who went on like a dedicated 4 years of his career into learning like all the Beethoven symphonies and studying him. Yes.
They said she's like Pez collection.
Pez collection. I remember that from like one of the first times we ever talked to you. Gail said yes. Kiln openings are still a mystery. It's scary, man. Anything can happen in there. It's like, I always think of like, what is it called? Schrodinger's cat. How do you say that guy's name? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, jeez. Gail said I saw the original Titanic movie. Is there another one? I only know the OG one. The one with Leo. Leo. Oh my goodness. Mike said, I don't like the Titanic, but for a fact, some relatives of my fiance did die on the Titanic. Oh my gosh. Dude, that's history.
Talking with the joke in here, I did miss it.
Oh, what is it?
It was a Drowning in Tears movie.
Oh my god. Dang, Daniel.
All things we eat tacos, so
Hello. What's up? It's a bowl-a-thon day, guys. Welcome on in. Like, so the survivors did say they let women and kids have their seat on the lifeboat. I believe that 100%. It's like, it would almost make me like more interested in it if I had like relatives that were actually there. It's like crazy. I always wonder like how true those movies are. Obviously it is what it is, but
Wedged out 80 balls were played before the stream, guys.
woo! We did. We're on number 6.
So we got 40 bowls and 3 whisk holders. We're gonna try to do what? You're gonna do 20 and then 20.
Yeah, I think that's a good plan. These are all 5-inch bowls.
This is halfway through a documentary on PBS, The Atomic Table, about people who survived Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
Oh wow. Dude, my brother's fiance's dad. That's a few steps away from me, but he worked on 3 Mile Island, like during the meltdown. Like, do you know 3 Mile Island in Pennsylvania had that whole like nuclear
No.
explosion? It's like the only one, I think it's the only one in America that had like a nuclear issue. And he's supposed to like take a pill every day for his entire life, but he doesn't. That's what she told me. I'll have to re-ask her about it and see. But 3 Mile Island is like 40 minutes from like Harrisburg area where I grew up.
Like I said, all these bowls are making me crave ramen.
Ooh. Yeah, I really want some like spicy. I've been craving some spicy noodles. Spicy dan dan or something. You guys got a go-to ramen spot? I guess I like pho better than I like ramen. But I think I like dan dan noodles over it all. Do you have a favorite noodle, Asian noodle dish?
Favorite Asian noodle dish? I'm gonna go drunken noodles Thai.
Drunken noodle Thai. That's a good choice. Good job. Drunken noodles. Yum. I can't understand that mic.
Z4 said hi. Murad Ali Khan.
Hi y'all.
Murad Kumar Patel.
Hello.
Catherine Kuhn.
Hello.
Nani Steve in the chat.
What's up? with our bowls, we try to get our height first, and then we can start shaping it up. These are all 3 inches tall by 5 inches wide. Oh, I asked where favorite ramen places were. Tiny said, my kitchen. Right, throw down on some chili flavor, the splash of cheddar cheese, and a few special hot sauce. Whoa, that's a hot take.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, the best ramen for me personally is just like hot ramen.
When you do it up the way that you want to do it.
Sometimes it's not even. I really like hot raw,
Oh, yeah.
like savory. Can't do like tea or anything.
Can you read what Mike said? I've got like a, I can't see it.
Harvest some plums from a friend.
Ooh,
We want to cook some laxum. It's a plum marmalade that's cooked for 24 hours.
oh my gosh. That sounds really good. We just ate some plums. They must be in season here too. 24 hours though. Why's it gotta be cooked for so long? That sounds awesome. Yeah, I can't wait for the UFix stuff to be back in season. We're cooning up all of our clay so we can get everything into the center. It's also like the last moment of wedging. So any air bubbles that would be in here, pop those right out right here. We get pushed up towards the center. This is all reclaim. So we did wedge all of these extra, but there's always more of a chance of there being air in reclaim than fresh out of the bag. Bring this all the way up. Like I said, it's a special marmalade. The sugar and the fruits do caramelize when cooking. In the past, it was traditional, cooked by the whole street. Wow, in one giant copper pot. And everyone did a shift to stir it. Ooh! It had to be stirred nonstop. You're gonna stir it nonstop for 24 hours? 24 hours? Is that what that's crazy. You gotta put it in like a special machine to stir it. Ooh, Gail said the original 1953 Titanic movie starred Clifton Webb, Barbara Stanwyck, Robert Wagner, Filmer River. I don't know that one. Have you ever seen that?
I don't think so.
Why? I didn't know that. Alright, a little bit wider on this guy. I'm gonna keep the same profile for all these guys. Nice. Little tiny spiral on the inside. Get rid of any of this extra clay done in there and also give us a nice line for our wire tool.
And Sabrina's Suburban Garden.
Hi Sabrina. How are you today? Happy Tuesday.
"41 minutes into the session so far.
Is that right?
We're 51 minutes into the stream, coming up on an hour. We've been throwing for 41 minutes.
Alright, I'm on bowl number 9.
Pretty easy.
Nice.
We'll step up the challenge next time.
Nice.
Sabrina said, same to you. Nani said your work. Nani Stevens said your work is so good and good.
Thank you. All just skill. Once you make the same piece a couple thousand times.
Like I said, it would be possible to build a machine to do it, but it wouldn't be special.
Well, true. Are you and your fiance gonna take turns stirring it? You gotta like seriously sit there and stir it? But that's crazy.
So I used to watch old movies with my dad. I guess they weren't old movies.
Oh.
I love Life with Father and will still watch it if it's on.
I don't know that one. Have you heard of that one? I'll have to check that one out. Nice, guys. Let's go a little wider. I want the inside dimensions to be 5 inches. Nice.
Like I said, I love old movies too.
Let's go. I don't know if I haven't seen a ton of old movies, but I'll tell you what, like the new movies suck. So probably better than that. Haven't seen a new movie that's been good in a really long time. What do you think the last movie we saw, like a new movie that was like actually good, was? Top Gun?
I think the Wild Robot movie was
Oh, that
kinda
one was
cool.
good. I like that one. Was that Pixar?
I believe that was Universal.
Oh yeah.
What's that studio called?
DreamWorks, I think.
DreamWorks.
Yeah. Mike could say, yeah, we do. I did it once in the past. It slashed on my arm back then. I have a scar from it. Pretty cool story for a scar. Like traditional scar. Oh my gosh. Like making this. You got like burned from making the marmalade. I didn't know it was so dangerous. And Gal said it is good. It takes place in the 20s. We'll have to check that one out.
Nani Stevenson, I'm a welder.
Ooh, that's cool. What do you work on welding? I never welded before. It always seemed pretty insane.
Soul Rosenberg said, how come you're not wearing safety glasses?
You do not need safety glasses to throw pottery. This is just pulling clay. Hopefully not like that, but up on the wheel. There's no reason for safety glasses for this job. For this part of this job.
And wants to know, do you know David Greenbaum? He's a potter.
No, I don't. David Greenbaum.
Marcy in the chat
Marcy?
says, "Y quiero un pantico desses," which is Portuguese for I want a little pot like that.
Oh.
Potinho.
Potato. Mike should say it was over a fire, and the marmalade was at a high temperature from the fire. Oh man, I could see what you mean. We got fire whiskey bomb in the chat. What sort of firing will you be doing for these? These are all going to be done in a cone 6 electric firing. That's the kiln that we have access to at the moment. We have about 14 different glaze options. We make all of our glazes from scratch. And these pieces are already sold and destined to a color scheme. I'm not sure off the top of my head what colors they're all gonna be, but we fired up cone 6. It's about 2,232 degrees. I think that's what our max temperature is set at. It's a range, but Welcome on in, Fire Whiskey.
Sullivan said, thank you, have a good day.
You too.
Thanks
Thanks.
for answering my question about the safety glasses, and also, if you have some time, look up David Greenwald's work.
We'll have to. Thanks for the tip, and thanks for hanging out with us. We're here every Tuesday, Thursday. If you ever want to come back and say hey, we're open to answering any questions you have. Let's wire this guy right on off. Trying to make sure we got enough room here for everything. Let's see. Nice. Maybe we can fit another 2 on there. Alright, let's clean our chamois off a little bit. We lost that one piece in the middle, so I don't want that to happen again. This is the one, two pieces ago maybe. The whole bat slid off the chamois, but we fixed it and we saved it. This is like a new chamois, so it's like actually really thick. The one I was using before was so thin. I didn't realize that it was even that thin. Probably just from use being in water over and over like a year. Like I said, I would love to do pottery right now, but I have to get my Altealer ready to move inside before the winter comes. Altealer? Is that like your whole setup? Could be a good time to start planning and sketching out what you want to throw. Fire Whiskey said, how do the bat chamois work? I've only ever seen them used with bat pins. So our wheel head, it's small, it's like a 9-inch wheel head, so it didn't come with bat pins, but we do have some bats like these plastic ones that have the pins on the bottom. For us to like get around that, we use the chamois, and it just like when it's wet and then wrung out, it creates this like non-slip surface, so your bat's not sliding around. This way, when we're throwing, as long as you have nice centered momentum, your piece stays right in the middle. And I would say that the chamois method here really works best for smaller pieces. If we have larger pieces that we're working on, we'll put a little ring of clay down, a disc of clay to hold the bat. But this is a really nice method to use for production on smaller pieces. You just need to keep the chamois clean from like a lot of slip buildup. But they sell the chamois also as bat mats to go in between your bat and the wheel head. I guess so that your bat doesn't slip. But if you have bat pins, I don't really see why your bat's slipping and sliding too much. I'm sure it is a problem for some people, and that's why they sell them, but really liking the chamois method. We've been doing this for what, 3 years, been using the chamois method.
The chamois method.
That's what I would say. The chamois method.
And Ordo Vasquez Duarte said, Hola, desde Cuba.
Ooh, hola, desde Florida, USA. ¿Cómo estás? That's all I can say though, so I'm sorry. Mike said, yeah, the whole setup. Without my wild clay claiming setup. The wheel, just the wheel, and the ready-to-use clay with its respective reclaim. Definitely wait till you're feeling better. You need to rest as hard as you can while you're not feeling well. Do you throw work as well fire? Or make pots of any kind? You got any potters out there in the vertical live stream? Tiny. That's wild. Just as like Yoda, the force is strong in my pottery. Your pottery.
You trained it in the Clego Boss system.
The Clickable system. Indeed. Fire said I mostly handled a community studio. That's really cool. What are you working on right now? Anything?
Started throwing 57 minutes ago.
Oh,
I
really?
think
No.
We're gonna get one more done.
Yes!
Definitely. Alright, let's get a count.
No, 3 minutes? I can do this in 3 minutes. You gotta cut me off though, right at 60 minutes. Alright, I'm not gonna read chat right now, I'm just gonna throw this. Did that make it?
Are you done? You gotta take it off and everything.
Gosh.
You got about 45 seconds.
Oh no. It's a little wide too, because I rushed. 45 seconds.
exactly 1 hour since you started throwing. How many did you get?
12.
12, okay.
Nice. It's like 10 to 12 an hour, so. Let me get rid of this slip in here.
I heard it say between sessions at the studio, they follow a term system. We've got a bunch of sushi platters and little soy sauce bowls
Ooh.
waiting to go in the glaze kiln. Cone 10 reduction.
Ooh, very nice.
Studio glazes only.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise on hiatus until late September.
Ah. That's cool. When we were in a studio here at Community, we were doing gas kiln stuff too, and oh, it's so beautiful. Definitely love gas kilns. That sounds really nice though. Some platters, little bowls for dips, yeah. All right, we're gonna keep going. Let's get at least 20. I'm gonna set up the next set right here as well. These are our whisk holder balls. Tony just said, I lost a bit of this, but he said, we all know laundry is of the devil. And I just thought of that Adam Sandler movie. What is it? Waterboy? Mama always said laundry is the devil.
Football is the devil.
Football is the devil. What's the girl's name?
Vicky Valancourt.
Vicky Valancourt is the devil.
Yeah, Giuseppe Cusimano.
Hello, Giuseppe.
Centella.
Hello. Grazie.
Adrian Smith said hi.
Hello, guys.
Felipe Garvey said bonjour.
Bonjour.
Merci.
Definitely drop your location in the chat, guys. We'd love to know where you're watching from. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Rahul Mathur said, beautiful skill, do you have to bake this pottery?
We do. We put all this stuff in a kiln that gets fired to a high temperature, over 2,000 degrees, and then it becomes food safe. Fire said the gas kiln is really nice. I love the color changes with production. I agree. Talk about mystery. That's like the true mystery with the gas kilns. I always loved like an ox blood and what's the other one? Chinos. Chinos are the best. Definitely like with the electric kiln, with our glazes, we work towards like getting really bright effects that almost could be duped for a gas kiln. Like this one that we have here is one of like my favorite glazes. It's our triple melt. So it's 3 different glazes combined together to create this like dimensional effect. And I think it just like,
Not when you're showing like the
oh, of course. You guys can really see it over here. It's like
handicapped waist in the Twitch chat.
What's up?
Cheap viewers on stream.
Hey, why you do that to me? Cheap viewers on stream.
Because it's like sometimes it's usually best.
Oh. Fire said I'm alternating between copper red and purple combos. Ooh, and then the Tomoku with the Rutile splatter. Oh yeah, the Rutile splatter is like really nice too. It'd be nice to like play with some Rutile in the we have here. And we've done some washes and stuff, but the possibilities are endless, right?
Igor Abramov.
Hello. Hmm?
Speaking Russian.
Oh.
It says excellent, well done.
Thank you. Is Tiny quoting? I just don't.
Yeah. I mean, come on, man.
You do it.
No, I'm not.
Let's go. Said Waterboy was a classic. Let's go. Alright, next up. You think I should do another 12 or stop at 20?
Well, you can do 24 and then 16 if you want.
Maybe we try to do that. Fire said, gorgeous. I'm always jealous of the cone 6 oxidation consistency in color options. Yeah, that's the plus side for sure. I mean, there's pluses to both firings at the end of the scheme. Definitely a lot more consistency in
I said, what does cone 6 mean?
cone 6 is the way that kilns fire. It's done off a cone system, and it was from 0 to up to 12 or higher, and each cone is designated a temperature, and that stems from the fact that what you would do is you put this little piece of, it's not even clay, it's a cone that exists in the kiln, and when your kiln hits a certain temperature, the cone just like bends down. This way you can monitor it through a little tiny hole. So that's how it works in a lot of gas kilns still. You put these small cones in a row in front of a little peephole, and you monitor by looking inside the kiln over and over to see when the cone falls. And you can know what temperature it is because the cone's created to bend at a certain temperature. So a cone 6 would be you put a cone in there that would fall at 2,232 degrees. And that is a range. It's not exactly that number.
We got Craig Marshall in the vertical stream live in the shorts feed on YouTube. Said all you need is Patrick Swayze.
Let's go. Swayze's right here, don't you worry.
That's going to be the first ghost reference of the day. 55 minutes into the vertical stream. That's a bingo square possibly if it's on the card.
We got Skeet 3PO in the chat. What's up, man?
Ismail said, Grüße aus Germany.
Oh, hello. We got some other German friends in our horizontal stream. Mike coming in with a more concise explanation. Thank you. I'm not very good at explaining things, if y'all haven't figured that out. The only reason I can say anything about pottery is because I've said it over and over and over and over again. And with Nick's teaching aid and help.
It said, have you ever tried Shino with wax resist lines or markings or designs on the top of Shino?
Yeah.
Forms sort of a fading black cloud around the wax.
Yeah. It's so beautiful. I've seen that work before. I haven't personally done any experimenting with that.
Keith said, glad I was here for the first ghost reference.
Let's go. Wow, Gail said second bingo square just as based. What was I based about?
Something Tiny said, I don't remember what it was. I missed whatever chat was. Tapiso Williams said, how do you get the accuracy for what you're doing?
So we weigh out all of our clay before we start. So each one of these pieces of clay is 1.5 pounds. So that's number one. Number two is we always measure the dimensions. So you can measure the width and the height. We've done this so many times that we can just measure the width, and the height is always the same. But you can measure both sides. Having the weight and the dimensions, and then practice, you can achieve consistency. Tony said, Mike, that's so cool to me. I love learning. Thanks, Jessica. Of course.
I mean, dude, it runs deeper than that. There's so much.
There's so much, man. And like, the thing is, you never stop learning. Like, you never stop finding new things. And there's a million ways to do everything. There's no right way.
Donnie Stevenson, okay, bye. It's sleep time. Have a good night. God bless.
Enjoy your evening. Have a great night. Hopefully we see you next time. We're here Tuesdays and Thursdays. So definitely sub and ring the bell, guys. Give us a like if you actually like what we're doing and you want to support us. It means a lot. Yeah, everyone in the horizontal chat too. Please drop a like. It bumps up our everything and
Got
horizontal.
16 likes on both streams last week.
Woo!
Tuesday,
Alright.
Thursday, 16. The goals, about 20.
Mm-hmm.
I think 25 is the record.
Gail and Tiny, the same time. Let's go. But Jess is like Yoda. I'll accept it. If that's a base reference, let's go.
Craig Marshall did say, was that mint-flavored floss you used to separate the piece for cinnamon?
Jeez. Well, green, so I'm gonna say it's spearmint.
That's the same Craig Marshall from the first Ghost reference.
Oh my gosh, that's funny. Doubling down with the jokes. Let's go, Craig. We use a tools, a wiring tool, and they color code their handles for the thickness of the wire. So the green is the thinnest one that they offer. It's the one that I like. Gail said, plus cones measure the heat work, not just the temperature. I like cones. Yeah, so what you do is, like, let's say you're going for cone 6. You put cone 5, 6, and 7 in there. And then you can see when it's hitting the beginning of cone 6, and then when it's hitting the beginning of cone 7. So the heat work in the kiln instead of just the temperature. Kind of just like when you're baking in an oven, different parts of the oven are hotter than other parts. So you can monitor the actual heat inside of the kiln.
Let's give a temp check.
Temp check! Gladly. Dude, shout out to Bartlett Kiln app updating their app. It's like way better now. If anybody uses that. Let's see. Complete cooling down. It is 793 degrees.
I'll show you like when it peaked and everything.
Let me see. Program. It says, yeah. I think it's like 6:15 or 6:30. Here, look at this. AM. It's not 100%. The graph is kind of weird. Can still use a lot of improvement, but I'm glad they did the improvements that they did.
Yeah, I'd say probably around 7 a.m.
Yeah,
peaked. About 2,200.
nice.
Thought I told you like the temperature.
It does while it's like active. So here, go back one.
Just take it.
Oh, here. Yeah, it says it's 790 right now.
790 cooling off, so we'll be unloading that tomorrow.
Yes, and then we're gonna put in bisque. Honestly, I'm gonna try to flip these bowls tomorrow. Like, is that, you think that's possible?
Jess,
Dude,
you've done worse. You've done way worse.
I think we're gonna get all these bowls into this kiln tomorrow.
We've had same day.
That's pretty bad. Same day is pretty rough. Alright, I'm missing a lot here in the horizontal. You help me catch up.
Let's see here. Listen, plus cones measure the heat work, not just the temperature. Do you know what
I got that one. I think that's the last one I read.
Fire Bomb said, sorry, absolute pendant here.
Mm.
It's more temperature X time equals heat work. So yes, just like baking needs a certain temperature for a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it works like on a ramp system too.
Yeah. It's
So it doesn't just like go to 2,200 degrees.
like immediately. You get to choose how fast you want that to happen. All that plays into it as well. So we actually do a kind of slow blaze fire. It takes about 14 hours to get to temperature.
Adri D said, holy clay, another right after one stream just ended. Is this heaven?
Oh, you must be in heaven. Well, who were you watching before? Welcome on in. We'll be here for a while so you can hang out.
Greg said, I never thought it would be wire and not actually floss or a fine nylon thread. Very cool.
Some people do actually use thread for fishing wire, like fishing, what would you call that? That's like a nylon, fishing wire. Fishing thread. Fishing line, oh my god, that's
What are you trying to say?
fishing line, is that nylon thread?
I guess.
Some people do just use that, like, for an actual thread, but not like, I guess I haven't heard of anybody actually using floss because there's better things out there. But the one that we have, it's a metal rope that's like pretty thin, and it's nice because it has the handles. Tony said, so how do you determine what piece needs what kind of heat? Experimenting is probably the only answer there.
Trial and error.
Trial and
All of our
error.
glazes need to be put in certain spots in the kiln for them to be able to
Not,
the way they
yeah, exactly. Some of the pieces need like the sunrise glaze needs a little bit more heat. Same with triple, it needs to melt a little bit more. And then some pieces, if it melts too much, it'll just melt right on off. So you put that like in the spot that you know gets a little less, which for us it's our top shelf. And then on top of that, everybody's kiln is different. So you need to know your kiln.
Elizabeth said bonjour.
Oh, bonjour.
And some more French that says very pretty pottery. I love it and wish you a very good evening.
Oh, thank you for stopping in. Hope you have an amazing evening too.
Say merci.
Merci beaucoup. I need to get better at being bilingual, multilingual.
Have you seen Ben Wolf pottery stream?
Oh, let's
Stream,
go.
Pop right up.
Let's go. We love Ben Wolf.
Yeah, if you're flicking through the live shorts feed on YouTube, go ahead and take a break. First of all, drop a like. And then go to our YouTube channel and join the other stream. We are live on Rumble, we are live on Twitch, and we are live on YouTube. It's episode 137 of the Pottery live stream. We're live every Tuesday and Thursday.
Yes.
And we've been live every single Tuesday and Thursday this entire year of 2025.
That's our goal for 2025, guys. Straight up. We're not missing a day. Yeah, and if you're here to hang out for a while, definitely come on over to the stream. We got mics, nice cameras. We're chilling. I've got that chat pulled up here. We did receive a live order.
You got a live order?
Live order!
I think that's on the video.
Ooh, nice. All right, let's go. This is going to Roxbury, Massachusetts, MA. Is that Massachusetts? Purple quartz bowl with a sipping spout. And the name I cannot pronounce. It's Yayin. Let's go.
Where?
To Roxbury, Massachusetts.
Right on.
Thank you. And that goes right to the printer, guys. Yeah, when you're buying glazes, the manufacturer tells you kind of what temperature you should fire it to and what it should look like. But at the end of the day, it depends on what your clay body is and then what temperature the kiln actually gets to. So just because you buy a glaze and it looks like bright blue doesn't necessarily mean it's going to actually be bright blue, which is insane. That's why you always have to test.
Can stream on Twitch too.
We do stream on Twitch.
We're live on Twitch right now.
If you like Twitch more, go on over to Twitch.
We're live on Rumble as well, and we've got 2 streams on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Go to our YouTube channel, join the other stream. 1 hour, 35 minutes into the stream. It's
You're
3:20.
35 minutes, yeah?
About 40 minutes away.
Nice.
How many bowls we got?
So we've only done 4 more.
So 12 plus 4?
Yeah.
16.
16. All right, we're going for 20, and then we're gonna switch over to the whisk holders. I am definitely missing the chat here too. Mike and Fire are chatting. Tiny said, and we have an awesome community here. Let's go. True, true, true. Mike said, Tiny, the industrial clay you can buy has a firing temp on the package, and the pre-made glazes have a cone number on it, 100%. Tiny's gonna be the next converted potter. You can make tiny pots. They sell tiny wheels.
There you go. Now we get 10% though, 100%. Tiny's pots. 10%.
10%. Taking that royalty.
Gilberto said hi.
Hello. Gail, do you fire in a gas kiln right now? Or do you use electric? I can't remember what you're working with or prefer. Might do both, but. See, we're on 5 inches. Nice. Tiny said, definitely thinking about it hard. Once you move and you're chilling in Texas, I'm sure there's lots of places that you can go have some fun.
Find it on Groupon.
Oh my gosh, true. It's cool definitely to do like an evening, like a workshop, like a 1-day kind of deal, just to like try it out before you commit to like a 6-week class or something. They definitely have those Groupons and stuff. Or commit to, you know, buying a piece of equipment and clay and all kinds of stuff.
We got Bonsai Mania in the chat.
Let's go bonsai.
So it's a fine day for a Swanee stream. How is everyone?
We are doing really good. We're having a bowl-a-thon today. We're trying to throw 80 pieces today, so that's the goal. How's your day? Tiny said we can negotiate, Nick.
That's on you.
Gail said both. Here lately, more cone 6 electric.
Content Lenny said, I took a walk this morning and found a walking stick for the insect.
What's the last part you said?
The insect.
A walking stick from the insect?
Nope.
Say it again, please.
From a walking stick. The insect. There's an insect called a walking stick. It's like a
Oh,
stick.
really? Okay, that's why I didn't understand. Oh, I know what they look like now. Those are so cool. Are they endangered? Or am I thinking about prime mantises? I haven't seen one of those in since being up in Pennsylvania. That sounds like a beautiful morning.
So there's thoughts on meat. With a bowl emoji and a champagne emoji.
Hey, cheers. Mike said, tiny without trial and experimenting goes nothing. Yeah, you gotta experiment. Gail said, I put a set of plates in the gas cone 10 reduction and each of them came out looking different. I was very disappointed. Oh, that's such a bummer when you expect something to be the way that it is and then it comes out looking different. I'm sure they looked really good together as a set though, like the uniqueness of them. Sometimes you gotta sit on it too and just take a week or two looking at them until you realize that they actually do look good. That's how I always was. Comes out and I'm like, ugh, this is trash. And then you sit on it for like a week and you're like, actually I can see the beauty in it. Just because it's not the way that you wanted it to be with reduction. You got bonsai switching over to the horizontal. This one's really soft, it's like getting away from me.
It's a beautiful day here. We almost had 3 inches of rain over the weekend.
Oh wow. That's amazing.
Yeah, but say, luckily we can't refire for free.
Oh wow. You refired them?
Katie Diamond in the vertical stream said, what kind of wheel?
This is an electric wheel from a random Amazon brand called Hirenu. Sorry, just a random wheel that we had acquired. It's a 9-inch wheel head. Nice. I said, Gail, I'm sorry that happened. So what do you do when something like that happens? Sounds like Gail's gonna put them back in the kiln and see what happens next. Try it again. Just see if there's refire it. See if it changes again. You can put something in the kiln twice. Well, as many times as you want. At the end of the day, you don't want to fire it too many times because it can hurt the integrity of the piece. Getting that hot and coming back down that dramatically over and over again. But like one time usually doesn't do much, and it can change the outcome. Just like if something on our pieces, like let's say, comes out and we forgot to like hit a spot of it with the glaze, you can warm it up, put a little more glaze on that, and pop it back in, and hopefully it comes out looking good.
Pop it back in, but refire.
Yeah, refire it. I always say that. Yeah, refire it.
As I said, some of the most beautiful things in life are those that are originally perceived as errors or mistakes.
100% bonsai. I like your outlook.
I said they were for my younger son, so like all the seconds and pieces I'm happy with, they live in my kitchen cabinet.
Oh. My
We
water's
got the ugliest kitchenware you can imagine.
You're right. It's really funny. I'd like to make us some porcelain plates.
Maybe to ask, is 9 inches standard?
Honestly, I don't think there is like a standard anything because they sell them in like 9, 12, and 14. And I don't know why it's like 9. I've seen 8, I've seen 11. I would say 9 is on the smaller side, but it's still works exactly the same. If you're throwing like these massive pieces, then maybe you want to get a wheel head that's a little bit bigger, the 14-inch, but we can throw pretty large pieces off of this just by putting a larger bat on our wheel. Let's see. How many did I say? 12, 13, 14, 15. 2 more, and then we're going to switch to whisk holders. And then we'll switch back.
He said, how does the bat attach if there's no pins?
We use the chamois. It's a cloth of leather. And you just make it wet, stretch it onto the wheel, and then wring it out, and it creates a non-slip surface, so I can't really push our bat here or there. As long as you're nice and centered the whole time that you're throwing, it stays. It's like magic, man. Sometimes if the chamois gets gunked up with slip, the bat will slip off, but as long as you're maintaining it and cleaning, it's good to go. You could also put a little disc of clay down, kind of create a bat of clay to stick your bats to. So if we're throwing larger pieces, that's what we do. The chamois is good for smaller pieces. Dale said I was happy because they can go in my microwave and regular plates can't. Is it like because of the size? Opening this up and we're getting like our height really solidified. We're trying to go for about 3 inches tall, and I just know what that looks like and feels like with this amount of clay based on the amount of the repetition that we've done. And once we've reached our height, I come in with our tool, a rib on the outside, and we just one last pull, and then we start shaping our bowl. Nice round bottom, and we're going for 5 inches wide in our diameter. And that measurement will create our consistency at the top as well.
We got Julia in the vertical stream.
Hi, Julia.
So I love watching others throw. It reminds me there's a million ways to do pottery.
Yes. 100%. Are you a fellow potter?
said, didn't you throw like a 45-pound piece into it?
Yeah, that
It
was
30 pounds.
30. What was that for?
That was for the all-time PR.
All-time PR. Yeah, it's downstairs. We fired it once and it got a crack on the bottom. I'm kind of afraid to fire it again. But honestly, I think the next time the kiln's just empty, I want to put it in there and just fire it. So it's downstairs, it's bisqued. We did a 10, a 20, and then a 30.
The 10's behind you, actually. It's
Oh yeah, it's not fired or anything. Where is it? It's over here. This is the 10-pound pot. I think we're gonna reclaim it though. Maybe like put it in a big tub of water and do a time lapse and watch it disintegrate. I think I had that idea. I think that would be really fun. And then we completely fired the other one, the 20-pound.
yeah, the
That's
20
right.
pounds got my trees in it, which is killing it.
Nice.
Killing it.
Killing it. Wow, you did it.
Like I said, what's your break snack today?
I don't know. He said,
No idea. I'm gonna
did
run down.
Nick work his magic again?
I'm gonna run down there. I'm gonna have 2 minutes, and whatever I can throw together is what I'm gonna get.
Yeah. Nick does have a ton of magic. It's insane.
It's scary sometimes, huh?
100%.
Julie did say hobbyist.
Hobbyist. Well, it's great to have you hanging out with us. We have some fellow potters hanging out on our other stream. It's a horizontal viewed stream on our YouTube channel. It's a better setup. It's got nice cameras and microphones. You're welcome to watch however you'd like to watch.
This is number 20.
Yeah, it is. Mike did say, yes, do a time lapse while it's disintegrating would be a cool video. Maybe an explanation. Explain reclaiming dried creamer. That's a great idea, for sure, yeah. We gotta record it.
Hashim said nice.
Thank you guys.
Andre said hi.
Hello.
Sonia Stricker.
Blue.
Abby did say that's a lot of bowls.
It is. We're only halfway through the amount of bowls that we have a goal of throwing today.
I said I still want to try wood-fired earthenware just to see if I can.
Wood fire would be amazing. Definitely.
I'll need a lot of wood.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, you can do it. Just have to keep stacking it on there. It might take
Yeah, man.
24 hours maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I've seen like some people, like especially at the community studio we're in, where somebody organizes it and a bunch of people go out and it does take forever. And they all take turns throwing wood in the
You get, like,
fire.
a fan too. You get like a fan going on.
Oh my god, yeah. It'd be. Yeah, that's crazy. Oh, Gail said, no, my everyday plates have gold line on the rim. So they sparked, yeah. Didn't realize that at the time. They were in the house when I moved in. My old dishes were too big for cabinets. Yeah, that gold luster. Not microwave safe. We have a bottle of, a small bottle of gold. That would be really fun, for experiments, but honestly, like, probably need like a small kiln in order to do something like that. Don't have any plans in the future of doing a large kiln of gold luster firing, you know what I mean? But that is absolutely beautiful work. And I have one mug that a friend made, Clarissa Eck, from the community studio that we used to go to. And it has some gold luster on it, and I really, really like it. But also, Nick and I don't have a microwave, so I guess there's no worries with that. Mike said to fire with wood, the wood type can be a factor that decides the max temp and results. Ooh, I didn't even think about that, but that makes a lot of sense. Just a little bit wider here. There we go. That's better. Do a soft little spiral. Mike said gold luster on vases. Yeah, I mean, if we had like, a large order of something that somebody wanted with gold, like we could definitely do it, but just to fire a couple things in a large kiln, it's really not worth it. Like I said, if we had a small kiln, a little like test kiln or something, maybe we can make it work, but I'm personally really interested in working with overglazed decals. I like to try to do some of that stuff, but that's like another thing that I don't think we would really want to do unless we had a smaller kiln or a really large order. As I said, I didn't realize it took that much wood. I have a 20-foot pecan trunk in my backyard. Probably a literal ton of hickory. Jeez. Gail said, I like the mother of pearl luster. Again, I'm lucky that the studio has every kind of kiln and small testers for clusters and special firings like crystal glazes. Yeah, that's when we did a lot of experimenting too. That's when we really got the glazes that we used down packed, when we had access to the community studio's test kilns. They had, at the time, 2 small doll kilns that were available. And yeah, you just pop the test tiles in there and it's done in like less than a day. Like, it's absolutely insane. But these kilns are expensive. I mean, we're lucky to have the one that we have now. I'm always on a Facebook Marketplace scouting, good deals, because if somebody local is selling something that's like a good deal, we'll definitely scoop it up for a future house. But oh no, this one's weird. Come on. Code it again. mother of pearl luster. Maybe if it was on like a black clay body, it could look pretty cool. I've never seen that before, but also, I don't know. I think I've just like seen it too much and I'm over it, so I'm just not a fan. Bonsai said pecan burns about 28 million BTU/s per cord. I don't know what that means. That's over my head. Nick probably knows what that means. Gail did say, that's the other thing, test tiles fire for free. Oh, that's really cool. I'm trying to remember like the pricing and everything when it came to the kilns, because when I was in the community studio, we had to pay per kiln for the energy that we used. So every kiln had its own meter attached to it, and we would record how much electricity our kiln took. And for gas pieces, I think it was per square inch how much space it took up, but I never really fired gas pieces when I was paying for space, really. A long time ago, like before I even knew Nick, it's funny, I was doing a work exchange, and then I would work for the studio for, I think it was like 8 hours a week in exchange for firing services and a space, so I could fire whatever I wanted to for free. That was a good deal, for sure. Bonsai said it's a great wood for smoking too. Ooh. Definitely love a good grill sesh. Mike said the first paycheck for my fiance's work comes at the 15th, then I will order the parts to build my own kiln. Oh my gosh, that's so exciting. Wow, Bonsai in here with the joke. Is that why your pottery is so hot? Because you're not a fan? I'm just talking about this one like type of color. It's like shiny opalescent. It's like an overglaze. I don't know. It's okay. It's like the gold rims you see on pieces, but you paint it all over the piece or wherever you want to paint it, and then it comes out looking like straight up like opals, like shiny, which is, it's really pretty. But Gail said I use it sometimes for my ring dishes with lace imprinted on them. Oh, that sounds nice with the lace. Gail said bisque also fires for free. Interesting. Guys, if you're on the vertical mobile stream, you come over to our other stream on our YouTube channel. It's a horizontal view, and that's what I'm reading from here. So if you guys want to chat, come on over. Bonsai said, I think I'm going to try some sculpted concrete bonsai pots this winter. Ooh. You can sculpt with concrete? I never thought about that. That's really cool. I never worked with concrete either. That's a good explanation, Gail. Gail said on texture it looks like a rainbow shimmer, depending on light. Yeah, I just don't like the fact that it like, you know, you put it all over the piece and then it's like you can't put it in the microwave. You can't put it inside the piece, it's not technically food safe or anything. But I don't know, I guess I'm just like, that's a personal preference. Got Katie Diamond popping over. The audio video quality is definitely better on the horizontal stream, thanks to the tip. Of course, yeah, the vertical shorts feed, it's literally on the phone, so you're just hearing everything in the whole room. But we know people like to view that way, and then we can also find more people because that one gets pushed out to more people. So hopefully more people can see us and come over to the horizontal. Join the real party. On horizontal we have legit cameras and nice microphones so we can talk to y'all and show off the pieces in a better light. Bonsai said a wire mesh frame, then you put the mud, wet concrete on the frame. Interesting. I'd like to see what that looks like if you end up doing that. Mike said, I love the look of mother of pearls. If it's an inlay or paint, I love the rainbow shine of it. Tony said, come hang and leave a like. We don't bite. That comes way later.
Let's see what I'm gonna say here.
We got Katie Diamond chilling with us.
Shout out to Katie.
Let's go. Just in time, too. We're about to have our midday party break.
We are 5 minutes away. 2 hours and 9 minutes into the stream. And in 5 minutes we will take a small break from Pottery, but the stream will not end.
Correct.
It'll be up to you guys to solve some puzzles. Let's take a look at the bingo.
Yes!
Drop tool,
No. Have I dropped a tool, guys? I don't think I have.
smash bottom.
No.
Well, we did mail packages earlier today.
Oh, yes, we did. We went to the store, mailed out about 20-ish packages.
We got some bowls thrown.
Bowls. Yes.
We did numbers in the chat. If you guys feel so inclined, drop your number in the chat. 1 out of 10. How we feeling? 1 out of 10. Jess said 9.
9.5. How'd you say? Did you say
I
8.5?
said 8.5. After a quick lunch, I'll say 9. We did have a live order.
Oh, yes, we
I
did.
gave shout outs at the beginning of the stream. No wedging on the stream today. We wedged out 80 balls of clay.
Yes. We're ready to go.
Anything with a vengeance. Let's see the shirt.
Guys, let's go. Pottery with a Vengeance 2025. Get your merch today at swanseaceramics.com. Limited edition, only available in 2025.
And we will get more than 40 pieces thrown.
That will happen.
We're looking at 80 pieces total, 40 bowls and 40 matching matcha bamboo whisk holders. And then maybe we can get a smash pot and drop bolt tool will have bingo.
Oh wow, that's quite a possibility.
Shout out to Daniel Carpenter in the vertical stream.
Oh, what's up, Daniel?
So double tap the screen, y'all. Show the Swan fam some love.
Yes. Please, please.
Robert Rosario said, I like your work.
Thank you, Robert. All right. Should I do one more?
Is that 20?
I think I just kept it going. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. I think that's good.
Samira's in chat speaking French, but it says, I love pottery. It's very exciting.
Oh, let's go. Bonjour. Bonjour. There's some receipt.
Bonsai said, I'm always disappointed that I have to leave. Work ends at 2 for me. That's 4 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time.
Oh, so you gotta like clock out, get ready to go home.
Disappointed that he's got to leave because work is ending.
What do you gotta do at the end of work that you gotta leave?
It's the end of this shift.
The end of his shift, he's gotta like get cleaned up and everything. He's probably just like watch us in the background while he's working. Gotta drive home. You don't want to be distracted, I understand.
We got Queen of Crafts in the chat.
Hi, how are you, Queen of Crafts? Bonsai say vertical rocks, but horizontals are the party that up.
Alright,
Let's
it's
go.
4 p.m. I'm going to
Alright,
end that
that's it.
stream.
Alright, guys.
The redirect on there.
Yeah, for sure. We're about to have a party over here, so hop on over to our horizontal if you want to keep hanging. Queen said, hi, I'm back. How are you guys? We're good. We're killing it today. Killing it today.
All right, guys, drop a like. This stream is over, but we're still streaming on the other stream on our channel. Go to our YouTube channel, join the other stream.